How are you? How are you? I hope everybody's having a good day today. Um, Happy Friday. It's finally Friday. Hi, Julie. How are you, honey? Good morning. I'm glad you're here. It might just be us. Oh my God. I gotta put you down. Um, so we are cooking live today. We're gonna be doing Buckeyes. Um, it's gonna be very exciting. Um, Will you tag Heidi and Donna and Brandy? You know their screen names, right? See if you can get them in here. So I'm going to be working on that. So I'm going to grab the mixer because I failed to do so because I forgot. So that's what I'm doing. So hi guys, good morning. Thanks for coming. Look at everybody filing in. All right, I'm grabbing the mixer because I forgot which is the seat because this thing is heavy and I don't have a place to put it. Oh, okay. I mean, I do have a place to put it, but there's glass bowls right where I want to put it. So give me a second. They don't make mixers light ever. And I asked my husband, I said, where's the handheld mixer? He goes, oh yeah, we tossed that because we lost one of the blendy doohickeys. And I was like, awesome, I need that this morning. It would have been nice to know, like not this morning. Thanks. That's Lucy. She's my corgi. Yes, I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. Lucy is the corgi. Babette is a mini pincher and Chihuahua mix. And then Ralph and Tony are the cats. The cat, which one is it? Where'd she go? Well, they're both he's. But they're pains in the butts. And look, I'm wearing my corgi earrings today. I thought, why not? Corgi butts drive me nuts. Good morning, everybody. So, I'm Amanda with Candyland Curiosities. I usually sell vintage goodness, but I'm also a chef. I owned a chocolate shop for 12 years, and today we're making Buckeyes. So, oh, Juju. That's how the Juju bee. I love it. I love it already. I love it. I love tiny dogs. They're my favorite. Hi, Zimmel. So, I'm from Ohio. I live here in Cleveland. And I recently went to the Springfield Extravaganza with 3 lovely ladies and 1 fantastic gentleman. And we spent the weekend hunting vintage and laughing our cutie patooties off. So I realized that not everybody knows what a Buckeye is. Because they're not from Ohio. They were from Virginia and Illinois and New Jersey. And so Buckeyes are nuts that fall off of Buckeye trees here in Ohio. And they're brown and beige. And you can't eat them because you'll die. They're toxic. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. But we're weird here and we're like, well, they look fun, so let's make chocolates that look like those. So here we are. So we're going to make Buckeye chocolates. They are sweetened peanut butter, creamy, delicious fillings dipped in chocolate, and you leave the top of the peanut butter showing so it looks like the Buckeye nut. Hence the Ohio State Buckeyes, all that fun stuff. Okay? So, oh, you lived in Steubenville. That's where my father-in-law was born. So, yeah, I know where Steubenville is. See? Nice. Small world, man. Small world. So, we're going to have fun. We're going to make some stuff. So I'm using a mixer today because I don't have the handheld thing. So that's the next thing I'm looking for when I go thrifting. So check out the bin. Give me a follow. The bin helps support my purchasing of all these ingredients to make these delicious treats for you. So this is just a little preview of what is in the bin, guys. You can always ask to see anything that is in the bin. I've got local awesome popcorns from Campbell's Popcorn. I've got really cool coffee mugs, salt and pepper shakers, creamers, Tupperware. So really cute stuff. Yeah, so that's my pitch for you today. That's my 2 cents. My 2 cents, you know? All right, so we're going to see how this is going to work today because I had a plan and then I had to put the mixer out and now my plan is shot. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, everybody. So we're going to turn you this way and we're going to see what you can see. So we're going to just bear with me as I deal with the camera angles because learning is fun. Oh, thank you for the tip. You're so sweet. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Do you like my arm? Isn't it cute? It's a cute arm. All right. So we're tightening so you don't fall over. All right. So, haha. You can see what I'm doing now. Look at that. Magic. And if anybody wants to be a moderator and help me watch the chat, since I can't do this the whole time,
I'll be a mod.
You'll be a mod, Gibson? But you can't be a mod on YouTube. You got to be a mod on Whatnot. You don't have a Whatnot thing. Froggies and kitties. Yeah, all the things. All right. So anyway, first of all, wash your hands. So I'm going to do that real quick because important. Always wash your hands when you cook, Gotta wash your hands when you cook, Because you touch gross stuff because you're a human being. That's just what happens. La, 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 la. That's my public service announcement for today. Get out of there, Tony. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right. So, that's okay. I mean, I can probably figure out how to ship them. I did ship chocolate for 12 years. Happy Monday. Happy Friday. Yeah, we could probably throw them in the bin at the end of the show. We'll see how things work. How about that? All right. So, first of all, coffee. Cheers, guys. Okay. So, first of all, look at these awesome bowls because I'm obsessed. I love Eyewinker pattern. These are pink Eyewinker bowls. These are old as God knows what. My buddy Susie from Apple House Glass found these for me, and I am happy. So we're going to be cooking with those today, and I'm excited. So mise en place is very important. That means having all your ducks in a row, man. Be prepared. Get all your stuff together. Gather your ingredients. Get your equipment out. It's the first major step in cooking. Otherwise, things don't go as planned. Let me tell you. That's right. Eyewinker bowls. I know. I've never seen these either. Aren't they amazing? Morgan, good morning, my love. They're so good. I love them. And the ribbing really makes it. I've never seen that pattern together. So, really excited about them. Hold on, I'm going to scroll back, see what I mentioned. Okay, all right. We're going. All right. So, I'm not doing this whole recipe. This whole recipe calls for a lot of more stuff, and I'm not making 40 Buckeyes because I don't need to eat 40 Buckeyes. Okay? Oh, thank you, Donna. I don't know. Hi! Cody's here. Sly Fox in the house. We got celeb status live. I haven't even cooked anything yet. All right, so we're splitting this in half, and we're going to do it live. So part of doing that, especially when you're cooking, is to not just say, okay, I'll remember, because you're not. You're not going to remember. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero, because it's not going to work out well. Okay? Hi guys. Hi Pengy. Good morning. All right, so 2 cups goes down to 1 cup. Half a cup goes down to 1/4 cup. 2 tablespoons goes down to 1 tablespoon. 1/4 teaspoon goes down to a pinch, because ain't nobody got time for that. 1 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. We'll just eyeball that. So this is my cooking, guys. 3 1/4 cups of sugar, powdered sugar. Why would you do that? Why? Okay, so that's math I don't want to do. 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. That's 1. And a teaspoon of coconut oil. So we're going to do half a teaspoon. Okay. So I wrote that down. Very important. Pencils are your friend. I like to erase. Hi, Alex. Katie! Katie. Good morning. We're cooking. Okay. So we need to combine the peanut butter and the butter in the bowl of a stand mixer and beat until well combined. So we're going to beat the crap out of this. So the fun part is it's going to get loud because the mixer's right here. No, I'll move you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. But I'm going to move this up so you can see that I'm doing that. And honestly, I don't think I need, well, we're going to use the mixer because, oh, well, I'm not going to, well, yeah, I'm still going to use the bowl. Maybe I will do the, screw it, I'll make the whole batch. And then then if you guys want to buy some at the end, then I can put them in the buy it now, because I'll definitely have enough to sell. I do have enough ingredients, so why not? We're going to do the whole recipe. We're getting crazy. We're doing it live, guys. Doing it live. All right. So remember last time what I said about putting ingredients together, and you don't want to have big chunks because it's going to take forever and ever to incorporate. You throw 2 whole sticks of butter in there, you're going to be standing here for 19 years waiting for it to incorporate into the peanut butter. So cut it up into smaller chunks, guys. Make your life easier. Don't just throw the 2 sticks of butter in there. Also, soften your butter, guys. Don't take it straight out of the fridge. Are you trying to kill yourself? What are you doing? Come on. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hi, Kristen. Yeah, thanks for coming. I know this is like not your favorite thing to watch, but you know, we're here, bro. So 2 cups of peanut butter, which means they get the whole jar and nothing but the whole jar of the peanut butter. Hi. Hello. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you being here. You guys are awesome. Peanut butter. Who likes peanut butter? What else do you eat with peanut butter, guys? What else? Who doesn't love chocolate and peanut butter? This is what I'm saying. This is my constant question. I mean, it's like my favorite 2 things together. For real. This spatula is way too big. It's like the Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Oh, and look, Josh replaced the spatula I broke last week. Yay! Live on camera, I broke a spatula. So this one's better. Look how cute it is. Peanut butter is my favorite food. It goes with lots of peanuts. It goes with lots of things. It does. I make a sandwich with peanut butter that I have tweaked. I have added sriracha and soy sauce to the peanut butter, okay? And you put it on multigrain bread, toasted multigrain bread, and you add crispy bacon. And it is it's the best breakfast sandwich on the planet, frankly. So it's a spicy peanut butter bacon sandwich. I mean, we are animals, Kristen. Don't yell at Juju. She's nice. She has a chihuahua. Leave her out of this. Okay? 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 Don't be mean to my people. I'll eat you for breakfast. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Yes, absolutely. Peanut butter and Miracle Whip on his hot dog. Dude, peanut butter on a hamburger is legit delicious. Legit delicious. All right, now I've cleaned the peanut butter jar because I'm not wasting any peanut butter. This is no joke. Peanut butter is the bomb. And it's going in. It's going in, if it wants to or not. Now, if I were my mother, I would wash this jar and save it for God knows what. Right? But I'm going to recycle it like a normal human being. Okay? So, we are going to leave this. I have a spare piece of wax paper because I hate cleaning. I hate cleaning. So I'm going to put the wax paper down and put my spatula on that so I don't get peanut butter all over my counter. Okay? Oh, hi, Josh. Hi, honey bunny. How are you, honey? Excuse me. All right, choking on my own coffee. Here we go, guys. All right, so we're going to lift up the mixer. You see? Hold on, we're going to flip the camera. It's going to be way easier. All right, so we got peanut butter. We've got butter in there. We're going to start this, baby. And we're going to whip it. Whip it good! Yeah! Woo! Doggy! Yes. All of those ideas are genius. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. So we're going to back up a little bit because it gets loud. I will. Hi, HB. So while it's whipping, we're going to look over here at the cute stuff. All right. All right. So check it out. Look at how creamy that got. That was pretty fast. So we're just looking for it to be well combined. So we're going to turn it off. That looks well combined to me. Don't you think? That looks delicious, and I want to stick my face in it right now. Okay? That's exactly what I want right now. Okay. So, nope. Look, there's my YouTube stream. And nobody's there. Oh, one person's watching. I think it's my son. Oh, well, then it's just me. Okay. So we're going to move this guy back a little bit. And we're going to... Thank you. So we are going to scrape down the bowl because it's very important to scrape down the bowl and the paddle because you want all that peanut butter goodness in there. What am I doing? Brought an entire platter to my son. I think a small part of him died there, went to heaven. So I wish Amanda would do that. Oh, yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Here we are. All right. So we've got the peanut butter scraped down in the bowl. It's off the beaters. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I appreciate it. I know the Christmas marathon is going on now, too. I forgot that started today. I'm in that, by the way, on Sunday. So if anybody likes Christmas stuff, definitely come visit me on Sunday at noon. I've also got the Weirdo Wagon tomorrow. I'm so excited about that, guys. I have so many awesome weird things. I can't even. All right, so the one thing that makes this a little bit different than traditional Buckeye recipes is we're adding brown sugar. And I love brown sugar. Now, most people complain that brown sugar gives it a little bit of a grainy texture. This is just a little bit of brown sugar. This is not a whole heaping cup of brown sugar. This is 2 tablespoons. So it's not going to make that much of a difference. It's going to give it like a crystalline texture, just a small one. So like when you get, think of it when you get like those super fancy cheeses and sometimes you bite into them and they have these explosions of flavor crystals. That's what I call them, flavor crystals. And you're like, oh my God, this is the best cheese. That's the kind of thing that's going to happen in these Buckeyes. Okay. So this brown sugar is going to set them apart just enough from the other Buckeyes that people have had for them to go, what did you do with these? These are good. These are different. Okay. So totally a game changer, just enough to make them special. Okay. Hi guys. Thanks for joining. We're making Buckeyes. Okay. So we're going to add the 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and you want to pack your brown sugar into your tablespoon. So just press it down. Okay. Then go bloop. You got to make the sound effects, otherwise it doesn't count. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Bloop. All right. Bloopity bloop. Kristen is the absolute worst, but we won't talk about that. You know, just saying. All right, so brown sugar. Entre vous. Thank you for coming. Vanilla. All right, so it says vanilla extract. You can totally use that. I prefer to use Nielsen Massey vanilla paste. So it normally comes in a bottle, but we had a big giant bottle and we transferred what we had left into this container. So it is ooey, it is gooey, it is fantastic. It is way more intense. It is actual vanilla beans. It's amazing. So we need 1 1/4 teaspoon. It's not the same ratio for that. So I'm going to do half a teaspoon. That looks about right. Trying to be a little bit closer so you can see. Okay. And guys, you're going to get your hands dirty. Everybody's like, oh, use a spoon. Why are you going to use a spoon to get stuff out of another spoon? You were built with spoons and spatulas. They're attached to your wrists. These are very washable, sustainable. They're fantastic tools. Use your hands. It's okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining. We're making Buckeyes. And you can just rinse off your hands real quick like, hey, Lucy, your butt is huge and it is in my way. Okay? So, as long as you're not licking your fingers all the way through cooking, you're fine. And if it's for your family, they should be used to that. You know? Just saying. All right? Oh, it's okay. I'm still here. Okay? So here we are. So we've got the brown sugar, we've got the vanilla, and salt. I always use salted butter, so it's already salty. Just like my soul. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. So now we're going to just mix that in a little bit. All right. Mix. Oh. Guys, I wish you could smell this right now. It's so good. It's like, it's fresh peanuts being whipped with sugar, because they are, but it's that like ice creamy kind of smell, like when you walk into an ice cream parlor and you smell the freshly chopped peanuts and the cream and all that. Oh, it's that. It's so good. It's so good. Are you allergic to peanuts? Is that why you can't have them? What is not gluten-free in this recipe? You're not a roller? Dude, do better. Okay? All right. And next, we need a lot of powdered sugar. So we're gonna down the bowl here. 3 1/4 cups of powdered sugar. Anytime you add any dry ingredient to a wet ingredient in any recipe, don't be the guy that takes all of the wet ingredient or dry ingredients and dumps it in the bowl and turns it on. It'll be a Lucille Ball moment. And you're going to have whatever you just put in your mixer all over your kitchen and your face. And while that's hilarious, and I'd love to watch you do that, it's not good because now you've screwed up your recipe. You don't have the right amount. You have no idea what you lost. And you've made a giant mess for yourself. Okay? So let's not do that. Big mistake. Always start small. Do it in batches, a little at a time, especially when you're baking, because sometimes you don't need all of it. Okay? This is one of those recipes where you may not need 3 1/4 cups of powdered sugar, depending on the oil content that was in those peanuts. Okay? It's going to make a difference. You don't want dry, crumbly Buckeyes. Nobody wants to eat wallpaper paste. Okay? If I wanted to eat chalk, I would buy Tums and eat them in the parking lot of Walgreens. But I don't. Okay? So, thanks. Kristen gave me these earrings. So if you guys like jewelry and stuff, you should totally follow Keenly Kristen. Also, if you're a seller, you can always throw your shows out. Always toss unicorns in my shows. I always say follow the unicorn. And if you're a buyer, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. Throw some lollipops because we want to give you some sugar. And thank you for the hearts. They make my heart happy. Tips are always accepted because you guys are awesome and you love me and I love you. The vintage bin is stocked with kitchen stuff and tasty snacks. And we're going to put the Buckeyes for sale if I ever get them finished. Yes, halfway to Christmas Kitchen Train tomorrow at 11. All right, so we're gonna start with the powdered sugar. Don't put that in the bin, or in the in the this thing. I can't talk. It's not always fun. It's not always a good joke, guys. I never said all my jokes were good jokes. They're just jokes. All right, so first cup of powdered sugar. All right. Put it on both sides. We're going to get it off the top of that. What speed should I start the mixer at, guys? What speed? This is a pop quiz. What speed should I start the mixer at? High. Fail. Fail. That must be Ron answering. See, this is why the girls are going to win next week on that other platform during the battle on Wednesday. Very slowly. Thank you, Granny. Thank you, Moni. Very slowly. So there we go. Very slowly. Very slowly. There it goes. Very slowly. All right. So basically the powdered sugar is drying out the peanut butter. So I'm going to stop this real quick. And I'm going. Did you guys like that trip? You got peanut butter on your face. Okay. Now you're better. I have you guys on top of stainless steel trays. So if there's any movement, you just fall off. And I think the mixer's making it a little shaky. Little shaky. Just saying. Okay. So we're scraping down the sides. Because again, you want to get all that peanut butter goodness inside the mixture. You don't want to lose any. I'm kind of neurotic about it. But, I could be neurotic about other things. All right. So definitely need more than that. Because it is not scoopable, not rollable. So while I've got it all scooped down, I'm going to put in another cup. Because I definitely think it's going to take another cup. At least. So. All right. So we're going to pull this back up. I've had a few Lucy moments myself too. It's fun for like. Also, don't stand with your face right here when you first start it because you'll inhale whatever you just put in there. Ugh. I mean, powdered sugar's not so bad. All right, so we're getting it there. Oh God, it looks good, but that is not enough powdered sugar. So look at the texture change. Hold on, you can't see it that way. That's what got me in trouble last time. So it's a little stiffer, guys, but still not there, right? Okay. So still not there. We're getting there, kids. We're getting there. Oh, Lucy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're the one under my feet trying to eat things that don't exist. Boo-boo. Lucy just chewed on my foot. I'm so glad I had my shoes on. Okay, third cup. Oh, okay, I dropped the cup in there. Pro move. Right there, guys. Drop the cup in, and then you can just do this. Shut the front door. What if you add too much? Well, then the world will end, and life will begin anew as we know it. Like, you remember dinosaurs? That's what happened. Somebody added too much powdered sugar to their Buckeye recipe, and the world started over. It was crazy. If you add too much powdered sugar, you can just add a little bit. What am I trying to spit out? What did I say? If you add too much, why can't my brain work today? If you add too much powdered sugar, you just add, you can add a little bit more peanut butter because that oil will bring it down, or just a little bit more vegetable oil, like a smidge of vegetable oil or butter, melted butter, and that'll bring it back. No, not melted butter, vegetable oil. Okay, so I'm going to pull this down. Yeah, peanut butter is sticking to my tongue. It's so rude. Also, I did wash that scoop. I didn't just put it back down. Anyway, scraping down the sides. Scraping down the sides. Scraping down the blade. Sometimes it's good to take out your aggression on your planetary mixer. It's fun. Okay, so we're going to pull this back up. So this is the third cup of powdered sugar. And now we're looking like we're in business. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you don't want to overdo it, because the more you whip it, the softer it's going to get, warmer it's going to get, and you don't need it to be hot, guys. You don't need it to be warm. You want it to roll into balls. And if it's warm, it's never going to set up. Does that make sense? Like, it's never going to be that correct temperature to be able to roll into balls. Okay? So we're going to transfer this from this bowl to my other bowl. And if I need to add more powdered sugar, I'm just going to do it by hand. So, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat. I'm trying not to. I'm just focusing on this. And you guys are awesome for hanging out with me. Thank you for any hearts you've thrown. Thank you for chatting with each other. You guys are awesome. If you've checked out the bin and bought anything and I missed it, I appreciate you. Thank you. You guys are awesome and I love you. Just the fact that you're here is pretty awesome. And I do this once a week. I do something new every week, which is super fun. And yeah. All right. God, this looks so good. Okay. So you can totally lick the blade. Yeah, for sure. The paddle, come on over. Now, when I had my chocolate shop, obviously we made everything in house. And when we would make ganache, like we would make one ganache at a time. We would make all 18 ganaches at once, right? It would be a whole day of production. And so at the every time we would get done making one, we would have a dirty spatula, right? And whoever was in the store shopping, I would walk up to them and be like, we just made fresh lime ganache. Do you want to taste it? And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, you can lick the spatula, just like at Grandma's house when she would make cookies or brownies or whatever. You can taste the ganache. And they're just like, really? And I would let them walk around the store with the spatula and eat the ganache. And then they'd bring the spoon back. And of course, we'd wash it and all the things. And then they'd end up buying whatever they ate. And it was so fun because why am I going to waste that little bit of chocolate? I don't need to eat anymore. I've had plenty. Once you've eaten the truffles 900 times, that's enough. But man, it just, to see the joy and the happiness and the light up that you would get from people for letting them have that experience was the best. Absolutely the best part of my job. Like seeing the look on people's faces when they ate what I made was legit the best part of my life, other than my husband and my son. Okay. So that was super, super. Jesse! Hey, I need an apron. I mean, I have aprons. I don't know where they are, but I have them, but I didn't wear one. So yeah, bowl's clean-ish. All right. So we're going to set that in the sink. And this is the mixture we've got. Okay. So I'm going to test here. All right. So it is still too sticky. All right. So oh man, it tastes good. Let me tell you guys, it tastes good. Now, I'm a tweaker in the respect that at this point you can add whatever you want to this recipe. You like crunchy things? Add crushed peanuts, add crushed pecans. Put toffee bits in here. Okay. You like the idea of coffee? I know they do chocolate covered espresso beans. Those probably might be too big. Maybe put one on top. But like dried fruit in here. That would be like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich kind of concept. Okay. Like wild dried blueberries in here would be amazing. Stuff like that. Okay. Coconut flakes, crushed peanuts. Absolutely. Crushed pretzels might get a little soggy, but like they're going to last more than a day. What are we talking about? You know, they say, oh, put in a refrigerated container or in a airtight container in the refrigerator for a week. They'll keep for a week. Who the heck is going to keep these for a week? Not me. Not me. These are going to get eaten, right? So I'm going to add some more powdered sugar. Okay. And this is where the grandma comes in. You know, you go, okay, how much? You just do it by eyeball, right? So you don't want them too dry. It's that Goldilocks and the Three Bears kind of mentality, guys. You want it just the right texture. And if you don't want to keep adding until it's super stiff. You just want to have it to be not super sticky. And then we're going to chill this for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You can put it in the freezer to speed up that process, which we're probably going to do because time. But we still have to melt the chocolate so that we can dip these things. And then we got to roll these things. So, all right. Making a mess. So these will, look, see, I added just a little bit more and they're keeping form, okay? So, balls of peanut butter happiness, all right? So we're just going to chill it for about 10 minutes in the freezer. All right? And we're going to melt some chocolate. So I'm going to put this in the freezer. Freezer. All right. Get in there, guys. Okay. It is chilling like a villain. All right. In the meantime, throw your stuff in the sink. Clean as you go. You don't want a giant mess when you're done. That is the worst part. Is like, yay, I'm done with this awesome recipe. It took me blah, blah, blah time, and I'm so happy, and yay. And then you turn around, and there's like this giant pile of dirty everything, and you're like, oh, I gotta clean that. But if you clean up as you go, there's none of that stuff at the end, okay? Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. What's going on? Good morning. How are you this morning? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put the mixer away because I don't want to look at it anymore. Ooh, we don't need it anymore because we mixed and we whipped. And it's taking up all my counter space. I'm going to put it in with its boozy brethren. All right. So, here we go. We have over here. Hi. I need this. I need to see my face for this. All right, so Real Live Kitchen. We're going to set this on fire. Setting it on fire. All right, so double boiler situation, right? So, pot, little bit of water in the bottom. We're going to bring it up to a boil. I'm not going to leave this on here until we need it. So, we're going to bring this up to a simmer. We don't need to bring it up to a boil. Okay, it doesn't need to be that hot when you do a double boiler for chocolate, okay? Does that make sense, guys? All right, so we're going to come back over here and we're going to chat together because we're friends and we hang out like that. We're friends. Are we friends? We're friends. We're hanging out. Okay, so we need hotter is faster. It's true, but chocolate doesn't like to go fast. Chocolate is a smooth cat. He wants to take his time. He doesn't want to be rushed. You cannot rush crystallization. Ever. Ever. Write that down. Get it tattooed on your forehead. Whatever you need to do to remember that. You cannot rush crystallization. Okay? Crystals break at a certain temperature. They reform at a certain temperature. And there's nothing that you can do to make that go faster. All right? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Welcome back, Donna. So let me tell you another little tip. When buying chocolate for recipes, you have a lot of options, right? Depending on the recipes, you need a different kind of chocolate. If you're going to make chocolate chip cookies, buy chocolate chips. Chocolate chips are designed to not melt. I mean, think about it. Every time you've ever gotten a chocolate chip cookie, It's not a melted mess of chocolate in pockets. They're still the same shape and form they were when they went in the oven. How did they not melt in a 350 degree oven, right? So they're designed not to melt. All right. If you want things to melt, buy hunks of chocolate. Find Calbo, find Valrhona. Use a Hershey bar, a Symphony bar, a Lindt chocolate bar, any kind of chocolate bar that you like. I'm not judging. Oh, thank you, Jessie. Whatever chocolate bar you like, a bar is meant to melt. So if you need it to melt, like in a brownie or a double chocolate cookie or a souffle, then buy a bar, okay? I am doing a coating today. I'm not doing a chocolate enrobing, okay? So I bought chocolate chips, and we're going to use coconut fat. And you're basically making chocolate shell, okay? So like the stuff you can buy at the grocery store in the squeeze bottles that you can put on ice cream that it instantly hardens. Magic Shell, it's just chocolate and coconut oil, okay? It's real easy. So, super fun, teaching you all kinds of fun stuff. So, to coat all of these, we need some chocolate, right? So, we're just going to get it measured and weighed up. I'm going to warm up the water, and then we're going to roll the balls real quick. And I'm going to show you how you dip a couple, and then we're going to be good. Oh, I froze. That's lame. Sorry. Okay, so we're basically making magic shell for these. This is a coating. It's not an enrobement. So if I were going to enrobe these with regular chocolate, I would temper the chocolate. So I would melt the chocolate to a certain temperature, add unmelted chocolate to bring that temperature back down. So I would break the crystals and then reform the crystals and then bring the chocolate back up to a certain working temperature so that the crystals would stay perfect. So it would form a beautiful shell, nice and shiny and crisp. When you bite into it, it would crack, right? What we're doing today, I'm using chocolate chips and coconut oil. So what this does is it creates a shell, but when it hits your tongue and in your mouth, it immediately melts. So it's not going to have that crisp kind of crack like when you bite into a truffle. It's going to just melt into your mouth. So it's a different kind of texture for this confection. Cool, right? So we need 2 cups of chocolate chips. And when you do stuff like this, when you're dipping stuff, you want to have a deeper bowl, okay? You don't want those wide bowls because this is going to hold the temperature a lot better, number one, and you've got depth to work with. You're not trying to scrape the thing along this shallow edge, okay? So this is deeper so I can get in there without hitting a side, right? Okay. So we need 2 cups of chocolate chips, and this is 12 ounces, 8 ounces in a cup. 2 cups means we need 16 ounces, right? So I've got my scale. We're going to turn it on. We're going to put the bowl on the scale. We're going to zero out the bowl, which means we take that weight away, so we're actually just weighing what's in the bowl. All right, so let's see if the packaging was correct. It's a little over 12 ounces. Okay, that's why you always weigh stuff. Because packaged products, they have a variance, right? Hi guys, welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. So we're going for 16 ounces of chocolate here. That's a lot of chocolate. All right. So 16 ounces of chocolate because we like it. Come on. Uh-huh. Boop. All right. No, I'm going to do 2 more for good luck. There we go. So our bowl of chocolate is ready. Okay, and then you have to eat some. You're the chef. Eat the food. If you're not eating while you're cooking, you're doing it wrong. Let me just tell you. All right. So we're going to turn that down to low. We're going to drink some coffee. All right, so we've got some new folks in here. Thank you guys for coming in. My name is Amanda. This is Candyland. Today we're cooking Buckeyes. I shouldn't say cooking, we're making Buckeyes. But I cook something different every week. I'm a professionally trained chef. I usually hawk vintage here on Whatnot. But on Fridays, I turn my chef on. And we do food stuff. So the bin is full of vintage kitchen fun. Coffee mugs, salt and pepper shakers, snacks from Cleveland, fun goodies. Yeah, we're just here to have a good time. It's very relaxed. It's very laid back. And I'm just happy to share fun food stuff with you. So if you have questions about food, even if it's not about what we're making today, don't be shy. Oh, well, thank you, Juju. I'm glad you think so. Yes, absolutely. Especially with gluten-free recipes, it's all wonky because the gluten-free flours do not weigh the same as all-purpose flours. The density is totally different. Oh, Morgan, that would be fun. Culinary school is hard. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of money. And the pay rate for chefs does not equal the rate that you have to pay for school. So that's fun. Will you be sharing it? Yes, absolutely. If you send me a message, I'm happy to send it to you for sure. I meant to put it in the show notes and I failed. So yeah, like most careers. Absolutely, Morgan. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's kind of frustrating in that sense. But if you like doing it, then do it. Like, there's downsides to every profession. Every profession. You know, for cooking, you get late nights, you work weekends, every holiday. You end up having a bad back. Like, there are things that are not negative about it. But then, you know, there are so many positives. You get to experience food in a way that 90% of humanity does not. You know, you get to touch and see and taste and experience things that people do not get to see. I worked in fine dining for most of my culinary experience, so I got to see all kinds of crazy stuff that most people don't get to experience. I got to eat sea urchin and caviar and duck confit, and I know how to make all these things. I worked in pastry kitchens. I worked in the dish tank. I was the front of the house, the back of the house, the bartender. Like, you get to do so much when you work in a kitchen. Yes, and I'll look for a gluten-free recipe and we'll try and bake something. Me and the oven don't get along. We are not friends. I usually burn things. As a chef, I can cook my tail off because I just make it up as I go, and it ends up working for some magical reason. Like I have the urge to watch Simply Irresistible right now. Oh, regular wedding cakes. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, candy's great, no flour. As long as you're not putting texture stuff in there. So let's check on this mixture. Oh, I'm sorry, Ralph. Did I disturb you? This should be good. All right, so mixture. Here we go. Wax lined sheet. Okay. Just for ease of use. All right. You also want to have a wax paper for when we dip the Buckeyes. All right. So you can do this several ways. There is no wrong way. fast way. Okay, you can scoop it out with your hand and roll. You can do that. Or you can do scoops. What do you mean? Like using the same mixer? And you can make your Buckeyes any size you want. You want to make giant baseball-sized Buckeyes? Go for it. You want to make itty-bitty, teeny, tiny ones? Go for it. This is the scoop size I have, so this is the size I'm making them. So you scoop, you ploop. Okay? Super easy. Whoop! I'm using them like little ice cream scoops. So, hold on. I need to show you how I scoop and ploop, right? And then you can talk to me while I do it. All right, so scoop. Trying to do this with one hand. You want to get in there and fill up that scoop, okay? Then you drag it across the edge. This is hard to do with one hand. Okay, so you got a flat scoop. Clean off the excess, right? Okay, ploop. Ploop, right? Okay, so lather, rinse, repeat, kids. So while I'm doing that, I need to wipe my hand off. I'm going to scoop a couple more. Okay. Get this going. Okay. Oh, you mean like with it flying in the air? Like, well, that's intense. That's intense celiac. I don't know. Like, if people are that allergic, that would be... I mean, I know there are people that are that allergic. That's a tough one. My aunt is celiac. I'm sensitive. I get migraines if, like a string of migraines, if I eat too much gluten. I'm very sensitive, but I'm not allergic like some of y'all. That's a tough one to be allergic to because it's in freaking everything. Like, it's in everything. And gluten-free pasta is not pasta. It is that is not a replacement. Hi guys! Welcome to the show. We're making Buckeyes. I am scooping them right now. Scoopy, scoopy, scoop and plooping. Okay, and we're gonna go over here to the sink. We're gonna go over here to the stove with the chocolate. All right, so this is warm. I turned it down to low. So if I just turn it up right now, it's going to come up to a simmer. All right. What's the saying? A watched pot never boils. Let's see, guys. This is the most boring 4 minutes on YouTube you'll watch ever. Hi guys, welcome to the show. We're making Buckeyes. So I'm going to put this in here. You want to make sure you use a bowl that is that fits your situation. Okay. You want to make sure that water or steam doesn't come pouring out the sides, because what that's going to do, the water or the steam that comes out is going to come up and condensate and fall back down right on top of the chocolate. And water and chocolate are not friends. Not friends. They do not get along. Do not let them meet. So that's why you never want a double boiler actually boiling. Because if it's boiling, it is quickly sending up steam and you are increasing your chances of that evil meeting of water and chocolate. And that is no good. So stop it. Just stop it right now. Right now. Okay? No good. All right, so we've got the chocolate in there, right? So we're going to come back over here. I'm going to put you down in your spot. Oh, everything's fine. That was the spatula hitting the metal. No glass was harmed. We are... Peanut butter balls are chilling. Oh, it's telling me to put it in the microwave. That's funny. All right, and so you need 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. We're going to test that. I feel like that's not enough, but I have been wrong before. So I will take that challenge and we will see what happens. We will see what happens. Pitbull Mama! Lalapine, good morning. Nice to see you guys. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. So coconut oil. It's coconut fat, guys. This stuff is fantastic. Love it. It is wonderful in baking. It gives so much moisture. It is outstanding. This in white cake, you'll never go back. You'll never go back, ever. Okay? So we're going to put a tablespoon. We're going to turn this down to low again because I already hear it. And we are off to the races. So I'm going to get a spatula. Spatula oblongata is the technical term. Everyone take notes. There will be a quiz at the end. I hope everyone's been paying attention. Please throw an emoji if you were paying attention. Smash those hearts if you were paying attention. All right, I need a spatula, and they're all dirty because I used every single one. Oh, here it is. Yep, that's the one I need. All right, we got, leaves the live, Morgan. Now, don't you dare. No quiz, no quiz. I kid. But there may or may not be a giveaway at the end, so you may want to stick around. IJSHBs. IJSHBs. Smash hearts. Smash hearts. I appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys are like the bestest. Also, if you're going to use a utensil, which you are, because that's what you do when you cook, you use the utensils. You also use your hands. So make sure they're clean. But when you're working with chocolate, make sure they're dry. Okay? Maybe tap my face right here. Hit my nose. As many times as you want. Try and break my glasses. Hit the corgi earrings. You know, whatever you want to do. It's fun. Because I'd love some. Oh, yay! I'm glad that I'm good company. That makes me happy. All right. So you can't see me at all. I'm stirring the chocolate. It's amazing. And you're missing the whole thing. I'm keeping this fun from you. Hold on. I'll get you. Just hold on. I'll come get you. Fine. Stay-at-home mom life. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Lucy. It's not your fault. You're not the one doing this. Oh, how did I get? Sorry, you're staring at all my junk. Oh, here, stare at the tile instead. Oh, here, you can look at my brass. Say good morning, brass. How are you? Okay, back to this. So, we've got melted chocolate. This is very hard to do with one hand. I think I should use my big tripod out here for this for sure. I thought the handheld would be better, but I think I need to use both. So, lesson learned. Hold on. Let me see if I can try this. Hold on. Ooh, look at that. Guys, I found another spot. All right. So I can't see you, but you can see me. So for right now, this is fine. So I put the coconut oil in here. We are melting things. Things are happening. So you just want to stir. And you want to keep an eye on this. You don't really want to put it on and then walk away for 20 minutes because it doesn't take that long. Chocolate is, again, very sensitive. You don't want this to be super hot. So once this comes up temperature-wise in the pot to boiling, I turn it down to low because it's already got heat trapped in this pot. You don't need to keep it rolling. It's unnecessary. Like, I can turn this off now. It doesn't even need to be on. You can tell that this is melting quite quickly now, right? So we don't need to have that heat on anymore. All right. So we are stirring, because you just want it to melt. Okay. Faster is not better. Blah. Anybody want to open their mouth while I drizzle this in? Blah. Chocolate, Theobroma. It is the food of the gods. Don't you know? Make sure you get those stray chocolate chips off your spatula oblongata. Spatula oblongata. Okay. So we are nice and melted. So I'm just going to leave that there for right now. Okay. Me. All right. Back into the corner you go. Let's flip you back around. Podcast. Yes. Kathy. I didn't add more coconut oil. It's just a teaspoon right now. We're going to see how that works. Dakota, hello. All right. I love going back and reading the comments when I miss stuff. Okay. So we've got these guys. All right. I'm going to roll them just a little bit. Okay. They turn into like little football orbs. Okay. They just need to, I'm not going to roll them yet. Rewind. Bad idea. I have some scooped. I should have put them in the fridge while we were melting chocolate, but I didn't. All right. So they're in the freezer. They need to chill so they can hold their shape so we can dip them. If we were to dip them now, you would be real pissed off. You would get really frustrated and say, screw this. This isn't working. Why isn't this working? Okay. And I'd say, because this is too soft, because I'm rushing things so that we're not on here for 4 hours making Buckeyes. Okay. So, like, for example, I'm putting the rest of that mix in the fridge so it chills even more so that I can make more later. Okay. It's really fast when I don't have to stop and show steps. You just scoop, chill, bring them out, roll, and then dip, and you're done. But because I have to stop and show steps, it takes longer. So this is not a, 2-hour recipe. It is when I have to show it to you. So don't worry about it. It's not that complicated. So where are all these going? Well, yeah, you'll have to watch the playback for sure. They're going in my belly, my son's belly, my husband's belly. I'm going to take some down to the girl at the end of the street who found my cat, who was lost for a whole week because he's a jerk and he got out. And then, I don't know. What should I do with the rest of the Buckeyes, guys? Any ideas? Adds to cart. Send you some. Yes. So I will put, I'll put some Buckeyes in the buy it now. So I'll do them in, I can probably get, I'm trying to think of what kind of boxes I can get. I'll do them in 2 packs. Okay. Let me see what size they come out to be, and then I'll see what box I can put them in, because they can't go in a bag. They'll get smashed. And the thing is, so here's the kicker. This is chocolate, and this is whatnot. Okay. If this was a different platform, or if I were selling chocolate on my own, I would require you to ship it today, minimum. Okay, so because chocolate and summer are not friends. It's hot, y'all, especially for those of you in the South. So here's the deal. If I put the Buckeyes in the Buy It Now, they're going to have to be priority, which means they're going to have to weigh a pound. So shipping is not going to be cheap. Okay, so if it's priority, it'll get to you within 2 days. Okay, so that's the deal. The shipping will be higher because I'm going to put it in as a pound. So you got to tell me if you're okay with that. So that's the way it's got to work if it's chocolate. Bring some to me. Zanesville is not close, girl. That is like a 5-hour drive. All right, so the chocolate looks good. The chocolate looks great. So we're just going to let those chill for a minute, for another minute or two, while we chitter chatter. So you guys got to tell me if that's okay. Delivery or pickup. So yeah, you guys got to tell me. So that's the thing. I'm afraid that if I just put them in there as the weight that they are, that they may melt. And I don't want you guys to get puddles. So look at that. Oh, Juju and Julie, you guys could go shopping. That would be super fun. And don't worry, guys, during the holidays and when it gets colder, we'll do this again when I can do chocolates and confections and stuff that melts. And it'll be way easier to ship and it won't have to be 2-day. So, yeah. So don't fret. Things will be better. And you guys tell me. So last week we did cooked caramel icing. This week we did, yes. And I will try and pre-post the recipe in my stories, both here and on IG, so that you guys have it ahead of time so that you can shop. Not only to play for postage that can go towards all the ingredients to chill, need to make more. Yeah, I know. It's dumb. But see, I don't get the money for the shipping. Whatnot gets the money for the shipping. I only get the money for the item. What should I make next week? I was thinking of making pestos. That's true. Thank you for thinking positive. Because I can make like 6 million different pestos. Red, green, all kinds. I could do pistachio. I could do kale. I could do sun-dried tomato. I could do, oh man. I could do a chimichurri. I could do a chili. I could do all kinds. My favorite pesto is sorrel pesto. Not that I find fresh sorrel ever. I've made it when I was in a restaurant, and it was by far the best. Sun-dried tomatoes are the bomb. I love sun-dried tomatoes. Trader Joe's has sun-dried tomato pesto that I could die for. And it's like $2 or $3 a jar. So cheap, fantastic. It's amazing. Christmas Eve every year we do Christmas pasta, and we do the red sun-dried tomato pesto and the basil pesto, and half the plate is red and half the plate is green. Of course. Yeah. There's always good spicy ones. I just come up with them, man. I mess around. Pistachio pesto. Love pistachios. I don't know what else, because my husband loves pestos. So that's something he would eat. We could make cookies. We could do, I could cook something. I could make a sandwich. I could, oh man, there's so many options. Like, that's the thing. All right, let's check out these peanut butter grease. Ralph, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable, my friend? All right. Here we go. Almost. So these are, see how it solidified a little bit? Okay. So now they're just cold enough. You got to cup your hands. You're still going to make them look like footballs a little bit. Remember, these are handmade, y'all. They're not going to be perfect. And you just want to be quick about it. You're not making art. Okay. You're just trying to make a ball. Ball shape. Something close to a ball. All right. If it starts sticking to your hands, put powdered sugar on your hands. Okay. All right. You got it. You got it. I'll add it to the buy it now. Yeah. And Buckeyes are not. And due to my 12 years of service in portion control for business purposes, they will be the same size. So, yeah. So we're going to do that. So you just need to roll them really quickly. This is not rocket science. Now, at Lily, that was the name of my chocolate shop, we did a confection that we called Amaze Balls. Okay? And Amaze Balls are peanut butter orbs of happiness. Okay? So they're kind of like a Buckeye, but on steroids. Okay? So our chocolate shop is a little bit fancier, a little bit funkier, a little bit more whimsical. Okay? So in these Amaze Balls are fouilletine, which is like crushed up sugar cones, chopped honey roasted peanuts, white chocolate, gray sea salt, and all natural peanut butter. Then we roll them into balls, toss them in more white chocolate and powdered sugar. So they end up looking like Russian tea biscuits, the Christmas cookies, you know, the pecan balls that everybody gets at the holidays. And we ended up doing 3 different versions of Amaze Balls. They were our most popular product. They're amazing. They're Amaze Balls. So these, they were our version of Buckeyes. So, toothpicks. Good thing I know people like Ron from Second Chance Treasure Hunts. Ron, throw up some emojis. Good thing I have friends that sell me things like toothpicks because they talk me into things I know nothing about. And they go, these sell well. And I go, oh, okay. And then I go, well, let's do that. And then they're still sitting here because I haven't done anything with them. So Ron sold me these awesome food picks. And we're going to use them to dip the Buckeyes because I don't have regular toothpicks. So let's see, what should we use? Let's use, I'm feeling pokey. Let's use a sword. Okay. So plastic sword. Choose your weapon. All right. So what do you think I should do? Should I, if you were doing Buckeyes, Pop quiz. Would you poke the ball and take it over to the stove and then dip it and then hold it and come back here and put it back down? Or would you bring the bowl of chocolate over here, put it on a towel and just dip? What do you think, kids? What do you think? Gold star for those of you who get it right. I'm going to go with Ron's going to get it wrong. Choice number 2, that's right, Mona! Yes, very good, very good. Bring the bowl to you. Bring the bowl to you. You guys, I have the smartest peeps. Wax paper. Parchment paper works too. Wax paper is old school and will do you just fine. Okay? And it sticks to the trays, so I'm all down for that. All right, towel. Towel, where are you? Okay, I'll use this guy. Okay. All right, excuse me, Lucy. All right. Now the bowl may be hot, so use a towel or pot holders. Don't just do what I just did. You do know things. As for the weapon of choice, well, I don't have a revolver, and I will always pick the sword. So, all right. So we're gonna dip. We're gonna see how this works. Moment of truth, guys. All right. That's as far as it goes. That's lame. Okay. That's also as far as it goes. This whole cooking for people. Oh, aha. I guess that's better. Hold on. It's like figuring out the levels. How high do you guys need to be to see into the bowl of chocolate? It's like, what do I have around to make? You see my dirty sink? Or my sink full of dishes? Come on. All right. All right, look at that. I did it. Okay. These may be a little, see, these are not, this is going to end badly. Okay. They're not cold enough. You know why? Because they're not cold enough. So we're going to do the old fork method. Okay. So I am just bringing up the chocolate a little bit up the sides. Okay. And we're going to get it out of there. It's going to be a little bit messier. All right. I'm going to drag that across the edge because there's way too much chocolate on that. Okay. Way too much chocolate on that. I'm going to put it down here. We're going to drag it. And that, my friends, is not a buckeye. It's kind of a buckeye. But see, I'm here to show you that even professionals make mistakes. So this is definitely warm enough. This chocolate. It definitely needs a smaller spatula, let me tell you. But these need to go back in the freezer. Every show, I want to show you a mistake. Because it happens. We're not always going to get it right the first time. That's what cooking is. Cooking is a series of mistakes until you get it right. And then you're like, oh my God, now I got it. Okay, start bidding on the bowl of chocolate. Yeah, right? I'm going to put this back on the heat. All right. So it's still going to taste good. It's not broken. It's just ugly. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as too much chocolate. Hi, How are you? So do not use the basket for melted chocolate. So yeah, it's super, super awesome. Like I said this last time, FAIL stands for first attempt in learning. All right? It's not a problem until you make it a problem. You know? It's either an ordeal or an adventure. You choose. Okay? I know. I'm spitting genius here, Kristen, and you're not taking notes. What is wrong with you? What is happening right now? Huh? My bra is falling down. I've got powdered sugar on my boobs. What's going on? Okay. Good, Nat. Good. Okay. So we let this poor little minion relax. I prefer adventures too. You know, I don't. For a long time, everything was an ordeal. Life, you're always going to go through shit. You either learn to deal with it or you die in it. So, swim, babies. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You know, like, let's do this. So, and then there's that ugly hole on top. This is the trick. It's soft enough to cover right back up. Or you can make nipples, whatever you want to do. I know Nat would make nipples. But, and because it wasn't cold enough, the weight of the chocolate is pulling it down. So it's spreading. So it's not going to stay a ball. It's going to become like a hockey puck. All right. So if the mixture is not stiff enough, it'll go like this. Okay. So make sure that they're chilled, that they're cold when you do this. Otherwise, you rush things. Okay. Rules. Rules. All right. So let's look at these cool shakers that are in my bin. I'm going to show you stuff while we're hanging out. Because I can. So I'm going to just pin them to taunt you with them. Look at these. Kristen, look at how beautiful these are. So these are Hazel Atlas. Amazing. Hairpin milk glass salt and pepper shakers. Look at that fluted baby butt. Yeah, you can't say nips. Sorry. I can, but you can't. Beautiful sterling silver tops. They need a little polish. We've got that ring of fire up there, baby. Girl, stop looking. Just commit. I'm so excited about these. Like the pattern on the bottom. It's just, it's not doing it justice. This lighting. Head for size. They're beautiful. Like these are like hard to find, old school. Somebody tag Jenkin. I took all her favorite things. Maybe she can take one of my favorite things. Because these are bomb diggity, man. Bomb freaking diggity. Bomb diggity. They're really good. Also, if you're more of a snack person, I've got Buffalo Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Popcorn. So Campbell's, they're a local company here in Cleveland. They make like 9 million different flavors of popcorn. Not kidding. Not kidding. I have today dichotomy pizza and Buffalo Ranch. These are like wings, but your fingers don't get dirty and you can't stain your shirt. But you can drink lots of beer while you eat this. So totally good. I'm excited for you too, Kathy. It's in the mail, babe. In the mail. So this is really, really good stuff. And who doesn't love ranch? Ranch. You can fill every container with ranch, and I would be okay with it. I would be totally okay with it. I'm going to put this guy in the fridge too. Because of the wonderful things he does. Hi Hazel. Hi Kimberly. How are you guys? What's going on? Welcome to the show. We're making Buckeyes. We're waiting for things to chill because things need to chill. Because you can't rush that. And we wait. And that's what happens during cooking. Sometimes you have to wait. Hi Reflections of Gran. That's a fun name. I like that. But yeah, so it's a good day. What are you guys doing today? Today is Friday, start of the weekend. 3 peas on a pod earrings. Oh my God, Morgan, that is ridiculous. You got to show me. Send me pictures. That sounds fantastic. You know me, I love earrings. What kind of food earrings do I need? Oh my God. Well, what do I need? What do I need? Oh man. Oh. Peanut butter and jelly? I don't know. Let me think, and I'll get back to you. I like all kinds of stuff. Sticks of butter would be hilarious. Or butterflies. Like my tattoo. Where's my tattoo? I don't know if I can show this. I mean, I can show, it's not like, but I don't know if I can actually. It's a stick of butter with wings. It's my butterfly. So I don't even know if it's like showing or if I'm just showing you like my shoulder. Oh, here. My YouTube video is like 10 seconds behind. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, I'm very I'm very tongue-in-cheek. This isn't news. This isn't news for you. How about while we're waiting for this, I give you a little tour of my very special glass cabinet. Is everybody down with that idea? Since we're all here hanging out. Sadly, the lights are broken. Or they're not broken. They're burnt out, and I need more. And I'm sad about that. So, but I can show you some of my fun stuff in my glass cabinet. Well, one of my glass cabinets. So while we're waiting for the peanut butter balls to chill out so we can dip them, let's look in my glass cabinet. This is where all my fun stuff lives. So I've got this beautiful Fenton inverted strawberry lime custard candy dish that I love. I've got some Boyd glowy doggies. I've got Murano birdie. I've got some of my squirrels. I've got some fun squirrels. Kimberly, I hope you're in here. Look at this squirrel that I got from Susie. He's my radioactive squirrel. I love him. And then some of my orange. I've got my long-tailed bird back there. Tundra. Which one is that one? Oh, that's my drape. I got this beautiful vase from my friends Ron and Steph at Second Chance Treasure Hunts. Love this one. I love the Westmoreland diamond pattern. I've got more Fenton lime sherbet and squirrelies, unicorns, and eye winker. I have a problem with swizzle sticks. And then my unicorn and eye winker shelf. Unicorn and eye winker shelf. I got this one from Kristen. And I got this from my Fab Four. My girls, they sent that to me as a gift. So that's my fun, festive glass shelf. My collection. So, you guys are great. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know I just lost a bunch of people, but because it stopped being a cooking live. But here we go. We're going to check the temperature on those guys, see if they're ready to dip. I love unicorns. Those are my glass ones, but I have a brass, what do I call it? A brass army of unicorns. All right. Nope, I put them in the freezer. Let's see. Oh, I need to put them back in there. Sorry, sidetrack. Jelly beans. Oh yeah, these are going to be great. Much better. Less you touch them, the better, right? Yeah, we don't like staff. Or we don't have staff like Rachel Ray. For sure. Sometimes cooking is waiting. Just like sometimes cooking is cleaning. That's not fun, but it's necessary. Lucy, I know, you're waiting for me to drop anything. She is... All right, I gotta light my fire again. She is just waiting, begging me to drop something. She's like, please, Mom, just one. Just one. This one time, me and Josh were making chocolate mousse, and we would put it in piping bags. I don't remember what we were making it for, but it was a huge batch. And we were piping it into something. So it was like midnight. We were exhausted, and we needed it the next day. And this was the last batch. And he goes, all right, hold the bag. So he gives me the bag. I'm half asleep. The dog is circling our feet like a shark, because that's what she does. She tries to trip you so you drop shit and she can eat it. And I'm holding the bag open. And I'm half asleep. And he's filling the bag. And I'm not paying attention. Now, we've done this like 4 times already, right? And he's filling the bag. And all of a sudden, they are... What the fuck? And I looked down, and Lucy is covered in chocolate mousse. Covered. Her head, and she's just going, like we're pouring it into her mouth because we had already cut the tip, and I hadn't twisted it shut. So I was just holding the bag, and he was funneling it basically straight into the corgi's mouth. It was ridiculous. It was so bad, but she loved it. And then we got a bath, and it was a nightmare, and it was, fun times. Anyway, back to the task at hand. All right, we're going to stir the chocolate. All right, here we go. Stirring the chocolate. All right. That's more than fine. That's hot. Ladies and germs, don't do that. Anyway. We're dipping. We're dipping for real. Where did my spork go? Here it is. All right. Moment of truth, kids. Moment of truth. God dang it. All right. All right. Just stay. I know the lighting's terrible. I'm working on it, guys. This kitchen wasn't made for YouTube. All right. So turn it over. Shake off that excess. Okay. This is a little thick, but we'll make it work. Then you just push it off. Get rid of that hole. And we're doing it. But you got to do it fast. Because Oh, schnit. Did you see how I tried to just put that straight into my mouth? Because I did. I really wanted to. Okay. Evacuation plan. Here we go. All right. Number 2. They are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But that's, you know what, that's what cooking is. Not perfect. Not perfect. Because food is made with love. Food is made with love. Okay? Not, and there's nothing that a little chocolate can't fix. Am I right, guys? You know? Perfection is overrated. I agree. Agree. And like these have to be like super cold. So I would definitely, if you're going to make these things, I could definitely say they could use more powdered sugar. I would definitely add more powdered sugar. I would do another half a cup because I think they could definitely use it. And I would put them in the freezer for at least half an hour, if not 40 minutes, because they definitely need to be a little bit stiffer, just a little. It would make your life a little bit easier. And you just want to pull them off. Here, I want you to be able to see this part too. So you saw the dipping part. So now, see, my hands are dirty. Use a paper towel. Move on, right? So you're just trying to cover 75% of the peanut butter ball, not the entire thing, because Buckeyes are not fully chocolatey, fully dark brown, if you will. Okay, so thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you. My name's Amanda. This is Candyland. We're making candy today. Can you believe that? On Candyland? That's crazy. I've got 2 trains this weekend, guys. I've got the Weirdo Wagon, which is tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I cannot wait. I have so many awesome things. I am super stoked about that sale. And then the Christmas Kitsch train on Sunday at 6 o'clock. Nope, not 6 o'clock, noon. And then I have my mini Mondays every Monday at 10 o'clock, which I'm super excited about. And then Wednesday night, I'm doing a plushie and toy sale because I'm obsessed with both of those things. So please join me for that. I have so many awesome plushies and toys. I cannot freaking wait. I love sourcing for that stuff and bringing it to you guys because I, again, can't keep everything. I really want to, but my husband says no. So check it out. Buckeyes, guys. We did it. We made Buckeyes. Holy camole. Holy camole, we did it. So these go in the fridge to set. All right. And through the magic of TV, we have the really ugly one I made before. Done. All right. So you put it on wax paper. It comes right off. All right. So the really ugly one is done. See, so the chocolate, it still sets, but when you put it, like you can see it in my fingers, it's automatically melting. So that's what the coconut oil does. It helps it set and gives it the snap, but it's not the same as tempered chocolate because it's immediately melting into my fingers, right? Anybody want a high five? No? Nobody wants a high five? Okay. So, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Should I just take a bite or should I cut it in half? I need votes. Tell me. Should I take a bite or cut it in half? Bite or cut?
Bite.
Bite or cut?
Bite.
Bite or cut?
Bite.
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 But we got 3 bites. We got 9 people in here, guys. Tell me. Smash those hearts.
Bite.
Let me know. All right, here we go. Jane, you don't even know what's going on right now. You don't even know. They're so good. They're very sweet. They're very sweet. But they are so good. But they are very much the traditional Buckeye for Ohio. They're sweet. They're peanut buttery. They've got that crackle of the brown sugar there. Just enough to go, I could use another bite of that. You know, chocolate all over your hands. Check. Because then you can do that over and over and over again. Which makes your mouth water and continues you to want to take more bites. So look at that texture. It's still super creamy. You know? The chocolate is toast. It's melting in my hand. So good. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Jane, you're the best. Check it out, Jane. Eye-winker bowl. Melted chocolate. It's so sexy. I'm not gonna do that. No. I don't want to instantly fall asleep in front of everybody. All right, washing hands. Washing hands. Because I feel like I'm made of sugar right now. That's for sure. I'm going to put that right there. Not going to get water in there. Yeah, chocolate and peanut butter is hard to beat, man. But I could, like spicy candied pecans mixed into that. Whole nother level right there. Like, you could tweak this recipe and do so many fun things with this. So many fun things. So, all right. So we talked about this earlier. For those of you that weren't here for this, I'm going to go sit down so I can talk and not feel like I'm rushing. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, oh boy, that's the broken chair I'm sitting in. I'm going to enter into the buy it now 2 packs of Buckeyes. I'm going to do 10 packs, okay? Because I don't know how many I'm going to get because I'm doing them larger than probably what the recipe suggests. They're massive. Because it's chocolate and peanut butter and the way the peanut butter is, if I were doing this off this platform, I would require 2-day shipping minimum. So for that, to work on Whatnot, I have to do it as 1 pound as weight. So it goes priority. Okay. Even though they don't weigh 1 pound, it has to go as 1 pound. Okay. So I'm going to list them as 1 pound, even though they're not. So shipping will look a little wonky, but that's how it has to be. So if you're interested in buying the Buckeyes that I'm making, I'm going to put them in the buy it now. So give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Throw me some hearts. Smash those hearts. Check out my next shows. Bookmark those. I got the Weirdo Wagon with Jane tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And don't forget Christmas on Sunday. Look at those hearts. You guys are amazing. Oh my God. Ralph, would you like to be on camera while I do this? Ralph. You can look at Ralph and then Babette all snuggled up in the purple Afghan. So we are going to add the Buckeyes. And you're going to get a picture of my cat for the Buckeye. So, oh, no, wait, no, I have a picture of a Buckeye. Never mind. We're just going to do that. Continue. We're going to do sweet snacks and candy. 2-pack. Yes, and guys, talk about your shows. What's coming up while I'm doing this? Talk about yourselves. Let's light up this room like a firecracker. Let's do this. Let's do this. I love you all. I appreciate y'all being here. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right, guys, 1 pound. Here we go. There's going to be 10 in there. I have no idea. All right. And we're not going to do that. And here we go. We're publishing. We're going to pin it. And it's up there. There we go. So I'm going to flip it around so you can. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You did, Anita. You missed the whole thing. Ooh, figural vintage planters. That sounds fun, Ricochet. Definitely. Oh, I'm following you anyway. I've been following you. You can always rewatch, Anita. I'm sorry you missed it, sweetie. I'm sorry you missed it. It was super fun. And I don't know what I'm making next week, but I'm going to figure it out. One of these days, we got to do cocktails. Oh, I'll get them. Let me pull them out of the fridge so that you know what they look like. Because that's only fair. Hold on. Hold on. Let's make it nice. Let's make it nice, kids. Make it nice for Anita. Make it nice. Woo. Ah. They're melty little orbs. Oh, God. They're so melty. They're so melty. I can't even. I got to get cups for these things. Because they melty. So show. Okay. That's as pretty as they're getting for now. This is what they look like. Ta-da! They came out, honey. They're very sticky. But they worked. They worked. Yeah. So super yummy. If anybody wants to grab a pack, they are huge. They are huge. So if anybody could take a picture and send it to me, that would be great. Because that's very useful for me. I can't take screenshots because I don't have 3 hands. So you guys are awesome. Yes. Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Oh, crud, do that again. Kristen. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to make next week, but I'll look. One of these days we'll have to do cocktails. That'll be fun for breakfast. Because I got a bunch of cocktail books. I don't have that much liquor. I mean, I do, but I don't. Sandwiches. Sandwiches are good. I'm not off all next week. Not yet. Not yet. I do need to make a weird recipe from an old cookbook. I don't want aspic, though. Don't make me eat aspic. I don't want to eat weird shit. Like, that's not my vibe. I'll sell weird stuff, but I don't want to eat it. But yeah, today was super fun. So if anybody wants to grab a pack of Buckeyes, go ahead and do it now. I'm going to sign off here in about 3 minutes or so. Definitely check out. Get out of here. Definitely check out the bin if there's anything in there that you want to snag real quick. Feel free. No pressure, though. I just like that you hang out with me. But it's there. I want you to know that it exists. But I've got a lot of fun stuff coming down the pipe. Really great shows coming up in the next 2 weeks. Follow me over on Instagram. I do lots of promos over there for my Whatnot shows, lots of reels, previews, posts, that sort of thing. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you. That's very sweet. I love you guys too. And then I just want to give you guys a heads up. So I'm having spinal surgery in July, mid-July. So I'm going to be taking a forced vacation for a few weeks. So I will post them all. I promise, Anita. So I will be not as vigilant as I am right now with lives. So just keep an eye on my marketplace. I'm going to try and maybe do some ephemera or book sales, something that'll be easy for me to pack and ship as opposed to other vintage. For the cooking lives, I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do for that. But I'm trying to figure out a creative solution to still do something. But the first week or two, I'm probably just not going to do anything because I need to actually recover. So, can we send you weird get well stuff? Absolutely. I love getting weird stuff. Just don't send me anything creepy, please. That's all I'm asking. I got a kid. Don't send me anything scary. So yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for hanging with me today. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Weirdo Wagon, 6 p.m. Do not be late. Check out my store. There's so many amazing things. If you can't make it, pre-bid because you don't want to miss out on some awesome weird shit. So love you guys lots. Thank you again. Who we raiding? Where are we going? Tell me somebody to raid because I ain't leaving this house without showing somebody some love. How about that? How about them apples? How about them apples? I'm going to put these back in the fridge so they don't melt. While you guys figure out who we're raiding. Okay? Foul mouth. Wait, darling. Oh, darling do-overs. Yes, let's go see Sarah at. Raid. That. Darling. Is she live? Why can't I do this? / raid at darling do-overs. Is this the Christmas train? Oh, yeah. Who's in the Christmas train right now? That didn't work. That didn't work. / raid. Oh, yeah. We'll do retro mushroom. Retro mushroom. Let's go, guys. All right. Love you lots. Bye.